Throughout history, maps have guided explorers, shaped civilizations, and expanded the boundaries of human knowledge. But what if some ancient maps suggest that our ancestors knew far more than we previously believed? What if they hint at civilizations with knowledge that should have been impossible for their time? The idea of forbidden, mysterious maps has fascinated researchers and conspiracy theorists alike, challenging our understanding of history. Here, we explore some of the most perplexing ancient maps that seemingly defy explanation. The Piri Reis Map, a 16th century enigma, discovered in 1929 in Istanbul's Topkapi Palace. The Piri Reis Map is one of the most mysterious documents ever found. Created in 1513 by the Ottoman admiral and cartographer Piri Reis, the map depicts the western coast of Europe and Africa with surprising accuracy. However, the most baffling feature is its depiction of the coastline of Antarctica 3 centuries before it was officially discovered by modern explorers. The map also seems to show Antarctica's coastline free of ice, a geographical detail that would only be possible if someone had mapped it thousands of years ago when the continent was ice-free. Modern scientists argue that Antarctica has been covered in ice for at least 34 million years. So how did Piri Reis get this information? Some theorists suggest he had access to older maps passed down from unknown advanced civilizations. The map of the creator, a carved stone that defies logic. Unlike traditional paper or parchment maps, the map of the creator is an artifact carved onto a massive slab of stone. Found in the Ural Mountains of Russia, this three-dimensional map is estimated to be over 120 million years old. The map features an intricate topographical representation of the Ural region, complete with rivers, mountains, and even a system of canals that seem to suggest an intelligent civilization once existed there. According to Russian researchers, this map was not created by any known ancient culture. The precision of the carving suggests the use of aerial surveying technology, something impossible for any civilization that lived millions of years ago. If authentic, the map of the creator challenges everything we know about ancient history and the possibility of lost civilizations with advanced knowledge. The Zeno Map, a Viking map of America. The Zeno Map, created in the 14th century, presents yet another historical anomaly. Drawn by two Venetian brothers, Niccolo and Antonio Zeno, this map accurately portrays parts of North America, including regions resembling Greenland and Canada, long before Columbus' voyage in 1492. But how did the Zeno brothers obtain such information? According to the legend, the Zeno brothers based their map on records from a Viking explorer, Henry Sinclair, who supposedly reached North America nearly a century before Columbus. The accuracy of the Zeno map in depicting coastlines and islands that were not officially discovered until much later raises the possibility that the Vikings had far more advanced navigational knowledge than history has recorded. The Dulcet Map, a glimpse into the impossible. The Dulcet Map, drawn in 1339 by Angelino Dulcet, is another cartographic mystery. It features an astonishingly accurate representation of Europe and Africa, with detailed knowledge of locations that were supposedly unexplored at the time. Even more bizarrely, some believe the map hints at an unknown civilization that had knowledge of the New World centuries before it was officially discovered. What makes this map strange is its precision in latitude and longitude, something that should have been impossible without the advanced technology we use today. Some experts argue that the map is based on earlier sources, but the question remains: who created those sources? The Buache Map, evidence of a lost civilization? French geographer Philippe Buache created the Buache Map in 1737, and like the Piri Reis Map, it presents a version of Antarctica without ice. What makes this map even more intriguing is that it shows Antarctica divided into two land masses, a fact that modern satellite imaging only confirmed in the 20th century. Supporters of alternative history theories suggest that the Buache Map is based on ancient knowledge, possibly from a civilization that existed before the last ice age. If so, this would indicate that an advanced society mapped Antarctica when it was still ice-free, providing further evidence that history as we know it is incomplete. The Portolano Maps, A mystery of precision. Portolano maps, created between the 13th and 16th centuries, are medieval nautical charts that exhibit an incredible level of accuracy, especially considering that sailors of the time lacked modern instruments. These maps depict coastlines, islands, and distances between ports with near-modern precision. The knowledge reflected in these maps suggests that their creators had access to navigation techniques far beyond what history acknowledges. Some researchers believe that these maps may have been based on ancient sources, possibly passed down from civilizations that had explored the world long before the known explorers. The mystery remains. How did these medieval map makers obtain such precise data? What do these maps tell us? The existence of these maps raises profound questions about our understanding of history. Could ancient civilizations have been more advanced than we assume? Did lost cultures possess knowledge of navigation, geography, and even aerial mapping techniques long before modern times? Many scholars argue that these maps are simply based on accumulated knowledge passed down through generations. Others believe that they point to a forgotten chapter in human history, one where an advanced civilization may have flourished and then disappeared, leaving only tantalizing clues behind. Final thoughts. The mysterious ancient maps that seemingly should not exist challenge our conventional understanding of history. Whether they're the result of lost knowledge, forgotten explorers, or something even more enigmatic, they remind us that history is never as straightforward as we assume. Each discovery opens new doors to the past, urging us to rethink the origins of human civilization. Perhaps, one day, we will uncover the full truth behind these maps and the lost worlds they hint at. Until then, these enigmatic maps serve as a reminder that history is still full of mysteries waiting to be unraveled.